Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Narco speaking. Welcome to another video. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to master your trades with 4 different entry types. So the reason why I am making this video is that I want you guys to be more versatile within the market and to know how to approach each and every order block and to be more reactive than predictive. You find that you have this kind of setup, but then the order block is too big. You find that you don't know when to take your, for instance, the 50% entry or your weak entry and stuff like that. Okay, but then, so without further ado, let's commence with the video. So we're going to start with the USD CAD. Let me just clear my charts. Okay, go to a 2-hour chart. Yeah, so we first going to start with the normal entry, the one that we all know, which is the candlestick entry. Okay, let me just cut the charts here and let you guys see. Go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, yeah, so as you can see here, and on USD CAD, price is pushing perfectly to the bearishly so, and as you can see here, it's creating lows and lower highs, lows and lower highs. Okay, so here we have this break of structure, and here we have this break of structure too. Okay, so now let's pre-price and see. So in this instance, I'll be looking to take my entry at this premium level here, and I'll mark out my candlestick, like the whole candlestick. Okay, I'll be looking to take my entry here. Why am I not taking this entry here, this entry here? That's because I can see that there is some IPA and there's there's a liquidity inducement trap just below our order block here, hence why I am not taking an entry here. So this here is concluded as liquidity. Just a sec. Okay, that there is considered as liquidity. Okay, and this is going to be my order block. Okay, let's pre-price and see. So normally okay, so as you can see, the price taps into the order block, and now we are looking to take our selling opportunities from here and taking our profits at this low here. And as you can see, the price pushes beautifully to the downside. Okay, so normally I would take this entry like any day. This is the traditional entry, like taking this entry, you don't need any like confluences or anything like that, because yeah, it's straightforward, because price taps into your order block, then pushes to the downside. In these cases, that your sell limits will be at here below this order block here, and your stop losses will be just above the order block. and if price taps into your sell limit, it's going to tap you in, and your take profit will be here, and you will push with price to the downside. And then if price hits your SL, that means that you've been taken out. Okay, and for instance here, if I would have took this entry here, I would have been taken out. Okay, so for the next entry type, we have the week entry. But then before the week, let's start with the IPA entry. Before the week, let's start with the IPA within your order block entry. Okay, so let me just delete this, clear this out, and yeah, okay, let's move to the daily chart. And let's cut price somewhere here. Okay, so as you can see here, price is pushing bullishly to the upside, whereby we are taking out highs and creating higher lows. Okay, so here we can see that price has violated this the previous high, and we could be taking our entries at this order block here. Okay, so here we can see that we have this beautiful brick of structure, this brick of structure here, and we have this order block here. Okay, so mind you, we on the daily chart and we are looking entries from there. So in these cases, you are going to be risking round about 100 pips, 120 pips, which is a lot. So approaching this, you can approach it with the IPA within your order block. Okay, so what you do is that you scale into your lower time frames. So let's start with the 12-hour time frame. The 12-hour time frame. So basically, the meaning of IPA is inefficient price action. Inefficient price action is similar to FVG, which is fair value gap, and imbalance, which is the space between three candlesticks. As you can see here, let me just zoom in so you can see. So between this candlestick here, this candlestick here, this one, and this one here, we have this imbalance in between the candlesticks. So that's where price is inefficient. So we're going to mark that out like that. So mind you, this is the IPA within your order block. Okay, so we're going to mark that out. If you want, if you're happy with your this entry, risking round about 65 pips from 120 pips, mind you, you can use that one. Okay, let's just pre-price and see. So you taking your entries here, you are going to be targeting these highs here as your take profits. So basically yeah, those highs there as your take profit. So basically you are going to put your limits just here and your stop losses just here. Okay, so let's pre-price and see what happens. So price taps into our IPA entry and pushes beautifully to the upside. Okay, so If you're not happy with your IPA entry here and you feel like it's a little too big, you can feel free to like scale into the lower time frames, and so that you can refine it. Okay, as you can see here on the 8-hour chart, it's more or less the same. So let's scale into the 4-hour chart. Sometimes refining your order block too much can cause you to miss trades or something like that, or maybe get stopped out. Okay, but then as you can see here on the 4-hour chart, we could refine our IPA entry, and as you can see here, now we are going to be taking our entries from here, and as you can see, we are risking 42 pips from 128 pips, so which is a little from the 128. Okay, so if you further want to like refine, because trading is all about risk to reward ratio, so we have to like risk a little for a big reward. Okay, so if you want to like if you feel like this is a big entry, you're risking a lot of pips, you can always scale into your lower time frames and look for your confirmation entries within your order block or your IPA entry. Okay, so what you're going to look for is that you're going to look for something like this. You're going to look for a change of character. A change of character whereby you have to have a low and a high that's violated, and you're going to take your entries from here, and you are going to take your entries from here. So this is going to be your BRS, and this is going to be your change of character, and this here your order block. Okay, so the next entry, which is the weak entry, I mean the 50% entry, which I like to take when I take my confirmation entries. Okay, so when I get something like this within this here, I like to take my 50% entry within my confirmation entries, whereby I'm going to take this here, and when I'm risking, I am risking according to the 50%. Okay, so I'm going to take my sell limit and place it here at the 50%, within the 50% of the order block, and my stop loss here. Yeah, so in this instance I would be like risking even a little, because this here confirmation entries are more likely to be found on like smaller time frames, your 15-minute time frame or your 5-minute time frame, so you'll be risking less. Okay, so another example of the 50% entry is here at the same example, at the same trade. So if you can move to our daily chart again and do this, let me just cancel it and mark out our daily order block again. Let me just remove this here and these two here. If you can mark out our daily order block here, we can do this, and as you can see there, our 50% was tapped in, and right after it was tapped in, price push to the upside to mitigate our take profit. So yeah, that's the 50% entry. And now Last but not least, we have the week entry. Okay, let's move to the US30. Okay, okay, let me just remove all my drawings. Okay, here we have US30 on the daily chart. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Let's first and foremost, let's move to the 12-hour chart and see what we have there. Okay, so let's move to the 8-hour chart, the 4-hour chart. Okay, right, this is what we have here. So as you can see here, we can see that USDT on the 4-hour chart, it was pushing beautifully to the upside, which is on a bullish trend. And now as you can see here, price was starting to die out, meaning that the buyers price is shifting from buyers to sellers. Okay, so as you can see here, we had this beautiful break of structure here, and we have a change of character here, meaning that we could be changing trend from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Okay, let me just cut the charts like here. Okay, from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Okay, so when you have this setup here, I'll be looking to take my entries at this order block here, so okay, so as you can see, this is the traditional entry type, which is the what you call the candlestick entry. Okay, but then now we could formulate a weak entry out of this candlestick entry by refining it. What I mean by refining it is that you scale into the lower time frames and you look for another candlestick. So mind you, that was the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to show you something. That was the 4-hour time frame. Now I'm in the 2-hour time frame. Okay, so you scale into the lower time frames and look for another candlestick within your order block. Okay, now let's scale into the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, as you can see there, it's refining again. By refining, it means that it's getting smaller and smaller. Let's move to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and again it's getting smaller. And the 10-minute, let's move to the 5-minute time frame. And as you can see there, we have something, maybe something like this here or here, like that. Okay, so let's just stop at the 5-minute time frame, because refining your order block too much can cause you to lose trades. Okay, moving on to the, so we started with the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, this is what we have, the weak entry. And so the weak entry is basically formulated by you refining your order block from your 4-hour time frame to your lower time frames. And if you move back to your 4-hour time frame, you can see that the weak entry is formulated. Okay, so let me just do this here. Yeah, so now we're looking to take our entries at the weak entry and take our profits here. Okay, so you can refine your order block as much as you want, because the smaller your order block, the smaller you're risking. Okay, so this is what we have here. So in these cases you would be risking 31 pips for this trade. Okay, so let's just play price and see. As you can see, the price taps us in. Price taps us in there, but then question is it going to hold? Let's just play price and find out. As you can see, the price pushes to the downside beautifully so. Okay, and that's price. This is the current price for US30. So with this trade you are be let me just see something. Let me just show you something. Okay, so for this trade you would be risking around about 38 pips. At 38 pips stop loss, even better at 32 pips stop loss, for a reward of let me just do this, calculate it. For a reward of 1003 pips. So this is basically a 44-hour trade just from refining your order block, and yeah, just from refining your order block and getting the weak entry. Just to be safe with the weak entry, you can place it just there, so that you can be tapped in, because sometimes you find that your broker has a high spread, so it doesn't tap you in. It just turns here, where it taps you in here on your analysis on TradingView, but then it doesn't tap you on your broker. So to just be safe, just use the whole week. Okay, and that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the 4 entry types that you can master your trades with. Okay, so without yeah, those are the 4 entry types that you can master your trades with. Okay, so if you have reached this far, please let me know which kind of videos you would like to see on my channel down in the comment section, and please do follow me on Instagram for free smart money educational content. Do check out our free Telegram channel. We share daily analyses and signals. Okay, and then please like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video. See you guys in the next video. Peace.